All right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. It is Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm losing huge gaps of time here, apparently. Yeah, week's almost over. We're rolling up on the weekend, looking forward to it. And today we're going to continue the Into the Ashlands stream. So we started this on Tuesday. I have not looked into all of the new updates. Like, even when I was creating my character on Tuesday, I'm like, where's all these haircuts come from? So I'm learning about bears, I'm learning about trinkets, I'm learning about adrenaline, a few other things. So we're going to have to learn as we go. So let's jump into it. Let's get into the game. Hey, Matt. I invented a time machine. Forgot I did. Time to go back in time. Time to go forward in time. Wherever we end up. So, let's start the game. I believe we started as Gary Sinise. I always use famous actors' names for my characters. Kinds of keeps it interesting when I name the server after the same thing. I started another run called Hot Stuff, based on a song called Hot Stuff, that I'm playing over the weekend. Keeps me busy while I'm not streaming. Yeah, let's jump into it, see where we're at. So, I've gone into this a little bit blind at the beginning. It's not a no-map run. We've done those. I'll be doing more in the future. But for now, the Ashlands it's its own challenge. And I don't think a no-map run and an Ashlands run need to be going on at the same time, at least not at this phase of my Valheim career. So we're going to see how this goes. So we've got a little spot on the coast. Check our map, our handy little map. We've got a couple markers out for some copper that's nearby. And let's see where we're at in terms of storage. I got a bunch of food. It's a great start. But this is only day 2. Day 2 in real life time. All right, we've got all that stuff. Let's see. Can we make anything interesting? Not really right now. Everything's kind of low, so we're gonna have to set some priorities. Let's see if it's nighttime. Hey, there we go. Nighty night, Stumps. We'll start fresh in the morning. So you a fan of the Valheim, Matt? Are you enjoying the new expansion? Shouldn't say expansion, but just sort of the new patch on your tombstones. I hear tombstones are a great source of storage. Maybe use that, implement that into your next gameplay. Okay, I did a little bit of exploring on the map between streams, and I found a lot of farms. I'll be honest, I'm amazed we didn't run into a farm on our way out to this base, but we didn't. That's just how it went. On Tuesday, if we head this way, if we head southwest, we will eventually run into a farm, and I think we could set that up as a long-term farm. But right now, it's just not a priority to me. I want to get into the Bronze Age, so we're actually going to go northeast. That's the way we want to go. We found some black forest in that direction, so let's head that way. I'm going to keep this little house going. It's not the best base right now, but honestly, I don't know where to set up. You watch the trailer, skip the patch notes. Yeah, that's kind of been my approach as well. The first bear we encounter will be a fun challenge. Let's see what our ammo looks like. Okay, we got enough arrows. We can sort out a bear attack, I hope. We'll go full Revenant and let him tear us up a little bit. Have I seen a bear yet? I don't remember if we saw one on stream or not. I did see it during my Hot Stuff playthrough. But I'm not sure we caught one on stream, and when we do, we'll sort them out. We'll put them to the test. See how tough these bears actually are. Okay. My goodness, everybody's coming to greet us today. We need a little bit of everything, so I'll take it. I'll take it all. Let's see what's going on here. So this is just a little stone outpost. I think we killed everything that was in there. Lots of tin right here for us. But I'm going to skip it for now. We're still in sort of exploration mode. Some food in our bellies. There we go. exploration mode. I would like to get some portals going today. I think that should probably be the goal for our stream, which requires some instances. We gotta find some Surtling cores. We haven't found any yet. Here we go. Startled. Boom. Thanks for standing still for us. Appreciate that. But we're gonna keep going looking for Surtling cores. I stopped for the Greylings early in the game because it's just such an easy source of resin, and fire arrows are so overpowered. It just makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't know the sound of a bear. I don't know what to listen for. Hopefully we'll see him before he sees us. At this point, we're looking for instances. That's our game. Oh, look at this. An offering right away. We're in business, boys. Sort these gentlemen out. Let them know it's not okay to be a skeleton. Nice work there, Stumps. My goodness. Get that swing down. All right. Hey, Tom. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. We are entering our first instance. We're going to need a tiny little fire. Actually, we have 8 minutes left of rested. I think we can do this whole thing in 8 minutes. Let's see what we can do here. With any luck, we'll get our first Surtling cores. Get to work. Ooh, got us. Almost blocked it. There we go. Whoop. Of course, a 2-star in our way. Let us go by. Oh my goodness. Let us get by, buddy. Let's deal with this guy from a distance. 2-star might be a little bit past our... Actually, let's give it a shot. Let's give him a fair fight. Oh, couldn't block that with that kind of timing. All right, we're hurt pretty bad. No more fair fight. No more fair fight, buddy. Sorry. I know you can't get up here. I'm going to cheese this just a little bit. Just a wee bit. This early in the game. There we go. This will be really nice with all the bones we're getting, because we need it for our gear upgrades. And for those of you that are new to the stream, we do have a strategy for instances. It's a pretty simple one. We check left, go right, and that way we kind of avoid getting lost inside of our instances. Sometimes it works, sometimes not so great. Really depends on the instance. Some of them can be kind of circular. And look at this. This is the room we were hoping for. This is the room we're hoping for. At 1.5 drop rates, we're going to get 2 of each of these, which is outstanding. That'll be enough to get us going. Got rubies, even better. All right. That was a good first room to stumble into. Let's see what's on the other side. Oops. Run around like headless chicken method. Ah, that's another method. I gotta watch my health here. Somebody's hit me with arrows. This guy. There we go. Got a nice block in there. We should say a nice parry. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons just hanging out in here. Having a little pity party. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what's over here. Oh, these guys. All right. Man, they're everywhere. Okay, we need to back off a little bit. Get them in the narrow hallways. Reduce the numbers. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Double parry. Double parry, single kill. What is back here that's generating so many skeletons? Have to push a little harder. Back here, nothing? Literally nothing is back here. I wasn't expecting that. All right, let's see what's in here. Go back here. Check left, go right. I don't see anything. I know, right? And no spawner? They were just all kind of trapped in here. I always try to figure out, where did they come from? Is it like the skeletons of a bunch of miners, the people who built this place, got trapped, and now they have to guard it for all of eternity? Or until we show up and smash them all into little pieces. All right, check left. We got a door. We go right. Check left. Go. There's no right, so we keep going. I feel like this is a dead end. Oh, beautiful. I'll take it. I'll take it. Bones and Surtling cores. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. And just a bunch of green mist. Not very exciting. All right, that's not bad for our first instance. How's our weight? Okay, we're about half full. Let's see what else we find. Let's see what else we find. We've got 4 more minutes. Let's try and use this time. Let's see what we can see out here. Stick to the coast. I doubt there's too many bears on the coast itself. Grab these mushrooms. And I don't see any more skeleton bones. Let's keep going. Oh, I thought we were going to get the wet effect for sure there. So there's a spawner out there in case we ever need some gray dwarves. Maybe we'll set up a little spawn farm at some point during the stream. Not today, but at some point. And I'm just going to go a little further. I think this is probably far enough. I feel like I heard a skeleton. I guess not. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot over here. So let's head on back. And we're going to just grab a bunch of tin along the way. A bunch of goods along the way. I think that's our first carrot seeds. That's nice. So much tin, I know, right? I'm like, let's get it. Let's get it. Start right over here. How's that? Oops. First swing, not so good. Not so good. Now, my strategy with the Bronze Age, I am not a build the entire Bronze Age set kind of guy. Not that kind of Viking. We like the troll armor if we can find it. I don't know if they've reduced the spawn of trolls with the introduction of bears. I hope that's not the situation, but it might be. Check our weight. Oh, we're done. We're done gathering tin for now. But yeah. I would much rather put together a troll set than the bronze set. So that eliminates a ton of farming. I mean, bronze is just difficult because it's 3 to 1. Still trolls aplenty, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Stumps and I, we like to take down the trolls. We like to take down plenty of trolls. Look for some movement in the trees. I'm not seeing anything. Bears or trolls. Either one. I'd take either one. Oh, I should mark this. Let me mark this on the map. So I find if you just mark it with the circle, you don't really need to name your instances because you know exactly what kind of instance is in each of the zones. Then I don't have this map cluttered with a bunch of words. It's just a bunch of icons. Keeps my life simple. We're pretty full capacity. We're not going to kill anything right now. There's a big patch of black forest. We should go check in there. Wait, is that a bear? I think it is. What do you say, Stumps? We got 1 minute on our rest. Let's come back. Let's come back. I don't know how long it takes to fight a bear. The word on the street is it's like fighting the Elder. It's just a really long, drawn-out fight. I'm all right with that, but not with 42 seconds of rest. I'm gonna make sure Stumps is a well-rested Viking for this. I like that idea, Matt. I'm with you on that one. I mean, I figured out how to work with what they've provided. I think it's enough. Pretty bare bones. I'm guessing, have you looked into mods at all? There might be a mod that gives you more options in terms of map icons, colors, things like that. Exactly what you suggested. We're actually playing with a couple mods right now. We're using Azumatt, a bunch of his CraftyBoxes, and AzuExtendedPlayerInventory, and DeezMistyBalls that actually pushes the mist back a lot further with your mist light than the default settings, at least. You can kind of play around with it. It's kind of nice. I've done my time in the Mistlands. So I give Stumps a little more to work with. Okay, we gotta put some stuff away, and I have no idea how I sorted all of this, so let's just throw things in boxes. There's a bunch of bones we can stack up with. I think that's all of this stuff. Look in here. Hey, there we go. There's some stuff. Forehead. A little bit of that. I don't think we've got any rocks. Horse and nicer ships. Odin horse and Odin ship. I'll look into them. I'll look into them. I don't know why, but I kind of like running around, but it is kind of tedious as well. I completely understand why you would get into it. Let me see. Did we have any amber over here? Nope. No amber there, so we'll put it here. You'll go here. And I think it's time for another box. Let's see if we've got what we need. So, again, I'm using crafty boxes, so it's pulling the materials from the chest. So I can make another chest. Put everything else away. Okay, some quick repairs. Let's go get that bear before it gets dark. We're on the hunt. We're on the prowl. The prowl for the growl. So, if it's like the Elder, I'm just going to adopt the same strategy as the Elder. So the Elder has those 4 pillars, and we just kind of dance around it. Now, the Elder is mostly like a ranged attack. I don't think the bear is going to have ranged attacks. I think he's going to try to come and get us. So it's more a question of, does he have a charge? Stuff like that. So we'll have to kind of see what his attack patterns are. Make the most of it. I think he was in the next clearing. I think that's him right up there. I think I've got my crosshairs on him roughly. That or the end of a log. Always hard to tell the difference. Get rid of this guy. I feel like it's getting darker. We should have taken him on when we saw him. I don't see him. Oh, there he is, way over there. Way over here. So maybe we use this big oak tree for this. Maybe we try it that way. Maybe that's the strategy, or one of these rocks. Either one would work. Let's get rid of any potential interference. We'll clear the playing field, renew our buffs, and take on a new foe. This will be exciting. Our first on-stream bear kill, or death, depending on how it goes. Stumps is always the optimist. All right, 20 minutes, 15. We're good to go. Health is as high as it's going to get. Let's see what he's got. See what this guy's made of. Hey, big boy. All right, we're going to do a little running here. Oh, psyched him out. Yeah, it's going to be like boars, you know? They all kind of look like earth tones. Oh, that worked. That worked. Little sideways dodge. Oh, we psyched them out. They get real confused. Guy's not enjoying life as a... Oh, geez. Candle. Life as a furry candle is no way to go. Oh, they do have a bit of a lunge. Okay, that's not good. Avoid that. We're going to take a little breather, get our stamina up. There we go. Trying to learn the dodge. The timing. Oh, there we go. So it looks like just running 90 degrees the other way, you're in pretty good shape to avoid the attack. Like, we've only been hit once. That's pretty good. Yeah, I assume anything made out of fur is going to be vulnerable to fire. That's my assumption. Ooh, I missed. Sorry, Stumps. Oh, darn. Darn, I like the double rock. I feel like it gives me a pretty good set of options for evasion. There we go. What if we're on a rock? Can it get us? Let's find out. For science. For Valheim science, let's find out. What do you think, buddy? Can you get up here? Not yet. Is this the dominant strategy for bears? Do we stumble on it early? Okay, I don't want to cheese him the whole game. It looks like that might be a viable option. We can't be pro streamers if we're cheesing every fight. Oh, that was close. That was very close. But a 2-star skeleton, I had no problem cheesing that. That didn't seem like a fair fight to me. I'm not sure how I feel about this fight right now. But I'm kind of treating it with the same strategy I deal with locks. Like, you want to get them to do their animation, and then you've got, like, a chance to attack. If you trigger another animation, you're in good shape. That was close. I'm going to get hit by the flaming bear. Oh, no. Before nightfall, let's do it. Let's do it. Not a particularly hard foe, just a ridiculous health pool. Ooh, okay. It's got like a stomp and a lunge. That's what I'm seeing. Is that it? Nope. I thought that was the finisher. There we go. Alright, let's get our spoils. Look at all this stuff we can make. Headdress of the bear. A little bear meat. Let's see what that's worth. Alright, we'll collect some trophies along the way home. I do. I make it look easy. This is my my cheat code right here, Matt. I don't know how experienced you are. Crude bow. If you are max distance, max tension, you can aim right for the center of the health bar, and it hits every time. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's the perfect amount of arc, the perfect target. So if you're new to the game, it's a nice way to kind of get some early food when it can be a real struggle. You're still learning the accuracy. Ooh, almost. Almost. Nice shot, Stumps, but we gotta hit the hay. Maybe get home before it truly gets dark out. Yeah, I call it the crude bow cheat code. I actually keep the crude bow right up until silver, where you make the Drofang, just because of that cheat code. It's so easy. You can use it in so many of the biomes. A slight reduction in damage, but I think it's an increase in accuracy just because it's so much easier to target that way. But to each their own. Maybe you prefer the spear. I've never done like a spear run. Maybe I'll do a whole stream where we abandon the bow, go with the spear. I think that's how everybody does their first playthrough. We stumble through it. It's just kind of how we learn, eh? Okay, let's put the bear stuff in here. Oh, we got a bear trophy. We'll have to hang that up at some point. Put this stuff away. Anything new? Oh, I think that... Spear or knife? Yeah, you're just like me. You're just like me. You're in good company, sir. Very good company. Let me get all this put away. Boom. I think we've got we got 4 trophies over here. Let's just put some of this over here. And that, and we're good. Let's get some sleep. Nighty night, Stumps. See you in the morning, buddy. Oh, so how far did you get, Matt? You said you played through once. Did you get all the way to the end and finish the Ashlands? Take down fodder? Oh, really? I'm impressed. I've done it with a group of people. I ended up taming some 2-star Askvin. Hope I'm saying that right. Askvin. And I bred 200 of them. And I did a raised earth wall around the entire arena, and I took them all into the arena. That wasn't easy. And then we summoned fodder, and the screen froze up. There were like 3 of us, and the screen completely froze up. And then when it finally unfroze about 20 seconds later, fodder was down to like 15% health, and then the rest went pretty quickly after that. And that was the whole fight. So I'm not really counting that one. We kind of cheesed it with the AI a bit. But we're planning on taking down fodder, I believe this Saturday. A group I play with, multiplayer group, so it'll be about 7 of us. But this stream is be the first time I try to solo fodder, so that'll be a fun experience, I think. Hopefully it's tougher than the bear. I have a feeling it will be. I have a feeling it will be. All right, let's go check this out. We actually haven't checked this out at all. We should map this out, clear some of this fog of war so we can see what we're looking at. We can see what we're looking at. Now, I normally come out here with 5 stone and 2 wood. Oh, here's some bad guys. I think we can take on a 2-star Grey Dwarf. Let's see. Oh! That's good. That's good. Time all this. Oops. He's the one I'm worried about. Oh, that's bad. Thought I could brute force it. 23 seconds. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what we did. It's very similar to what we ended up doing, and you're right, you feel like you're cheating. It isn't right. So that's why we're doing this stream. We'll do the real deal. I did an Into the Mistlands. That was my first solo queen kill. Only died once. I was pretty happy with that. Stumps wasn't thrilled, but I was pretty happy with it. Let me clear all of this. I feel like we're missing something. Here we go. Gentleman who needs to be sorted. Get our shield back out. What do we got in here? I don't want to destroy that right now. I'm not looking to fill my inventory too much, but gold is gold. Can't turn it down. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What is this mist? Sometimes the mist indicates like there's something special nearby. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. It's not yet. to 5. Okay, well, we'll see how things go. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Camera's getting a little wobbly. And I could have sworn there was going to be an instance around here. Maybe over here? Let's see what this fog has to reveal. Come on, buddy, I'm right here. Whoops, 2 of them. All right, all right. 3's a crowd, boys. 3's a crowd. Sort that out. Our inventory is going to be full before we even get into an instance. Assuming we can find one. Thought that might be one. What's this? Anything interesting? No, of course not. Why would it be? So there's our copper. We already have that marked. I'm going to keep going this way, see what there is to see. I feel like there's like a hill, like one of those instances that's built into the side of a mound or a hill of some kind. This might be one right here. Nope, I thought this would be one. That's no luck. Let's go a little further, shall we? Shall we? I don't want to get too... Oh, wait, this is a good sign. 2 skeletons, that's usually a good indicator. Oh, there's another one over there. And more copper at our feet. This is great. I have a feeling this is the mound right here. I don't like these instances. They're really hard to spot, but let's mark this on the map. Oh, it's throwing stuff at us. Excuse me, I had to cough there for a minute. The quick mic mute. Man, it is crowded out here today. Alright, have we had enough? Can I mark my map, please? I use this thing, I think it's supposed to be a hammer. That's the way it was explained to me, like that's a Viking hammer shape. Alright, somewhere over here, I'm guessing. Here we go. Here we go, perfect. Let's mark this on the map as well. Zoom in a bit. We know what it is, no need to mark it any further. Alright, boys. Oh, I thought this was sealed. So there's a door there. Oh, and I thought this was sealed. Okay, we're pretty lucky. Let's head right. Check left, go right. Nothing there. Let's head this way. Oh, excuse me, buddy. All right, let's head this way. Twisty-turny to nothing. Okay. Fun stuff. They said it was a brutal survival game. Well, that's it? That's it. Yep, that's pretty brutal. Oh, didn't even make contact. We could have parried him. And, oh, there's a hallway here. Let's grab this. Check left, go right. Oh, that's it. That's it. We're out of here. You grabbed the yellow mushrooms early. I always skip them. I feel like they're no good for anything until way later. Uh-oh. Maybe something behind us. There is something behind us, but it's behind that door. We're gonna leave him back there. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. Ready? Here we go. Ooh, that guy. Spawned into the world, instantly killed. Tough break. Tough break. This is the room we've been looking for. This is the room we've been looking for. Some treasure for the Viking. There we go. More treasure. And a map indicator. So let's see, where is he? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a bit of a journey. Bit of a journey. My money is 50-50. He's on the same continent with us. Bit of a distance to travel. Just a rock, I think. And I think we've hit everything. Let's double check. We're back to the entrance. All right. This one's done. Let's mark it on the map. You're finished. Down to 4 minutes of rest. All right. So 7:30. I'm 30 minutes into the stream. I say, how much weight do we have? Let's go grab some more tin, head home. This way. Get some smelting going. And we may have to chop down some trees. I think we need to get some coal going as well. There's a little copper. Make sure we mark this one on the map. I think we already got it. Yep. Looks good. Looking good. Well, that was great. I can't believe we survived our first bear encounter. Usually the new tough guys are often deadly, but that might change. We'll see. There you go, Stumps. Sorry about that. I'm letting you starve. Starve live on the stream. I'm gonna see if we can find one tin node over here, and we'll just take that and head home. Head on home. Nothing there, nothing here. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. 6 of them. I think that's as much as we can carry. I think it's as good as it's gonna get. I heard somebody throw a rock at me. Oh, 2 guys. Great. Great, great, great. Sort it out. Let's work out our differences at the end of a clutch. Just keep swinging. See how it goes. Oh, it worked pretty good. We carry all this. That's the real question. Nope, of course not. Of course not. What do we need the most? Let's drop a little bit. A little bit of stone. I think we need more wood than anything. Let's drop like 5 of these. Probably good. Pick up a couple wood, and I think we're good. I think we're good. I feel like I'm going back the wrong way. Oh, this is where I thought I was. I knew there was like a little patch of black forest over here, and I thought I saw it had like 1 or 2 tin nodes, so I was just going to hit it on the way through. Yeah, like that one right there. That's where I thought I was. You should see me on the no map runs. I've got a map at my disposal and I still don't know where I am. I think it's because of no map runs. I'm used to not looking, you know. Don't always have that resource available. Now maybe we relocate over here. These things are nice because the ground's so flat, like you don't even need a hoe. Early game, I think a lot of people like to set up in these. I call it the starfish. It looks like sort of an upside down starfish coming out of the ground. Can't pick those up. We actually kind of need those. So what happens if we throw away one piece of stone? So yeah, let's see what kind of inventory we have and figure out if we're ready to move. Maybe that's something I do between the streams. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, we timed that perfect. Timed that absolutely perfect. All right, yeah, why don't we just get our work done over here, and then maybe between the streams, if we're going to go over to the starfish, I can move all that stuff later. I'm going to have to watch that on a live stream. That's not exciting. All right, let's get as much of this put away as we can. There's some rocks. There's some feathers. Some of that. Some of this and some of that. No food, really. Bones, for sure. Oh, we need more bones. There we go. I should put the skull in there. Anything else? Little gold. Felt like a lot of our other stuff I'm going to hold. Actually, I guess I can't hold on to that. We need another chest already? This is getting silly. This is getting a little bit silly. So that's full, that's full. We do need another chest. My goodness. Okay. There we go. And that's how we'll do it. Okay, so let's figure out what we need. We need a kiln. So that's 20 stone, 5 sertling. We also need one of these, 20 and 5. Okay. So let's get 10 out. Let's get 40 of these. I just take all 22, I suppose. Do some simple math. Okay, where do we want to put this stuff? I say we put it on the side of the building. We'll have a kiln facing this way. And a smelter facing this way. Then we'll fire up some coal. Get the factory going. How much wood do we have? Probably not much. Not much at all. Alright, that's our next mission. A little more wood. We got our rest. Let's get this all going. Actually, shift. There we go. So one of the crafty boxes, if you hold Shift E, it'll fill this whole thing. You don't even have to count and hold the button down or anything. It's pretty nice. I like it. I like it. Do we have a flint? Axe? Good. So make sure we got a good axe. Take out a tree or two and see where we end up. Come on, take down your buddy. Nope. That was wild. That was some wild physics right there. I felt like those rocks would stop it. Grab all that. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time chopping down trees, but we do need some wood to get going. So I think I'm going to do one more. Let the rain roll in. Unless that takes out something. That's all we're going to do for now, I think. So one of our rules for the stream, and I should have done this yesterday, is once we kill a boss, that biome is, quote, unlocked for off-stream activities. Otherwise, I don't progress the game at all. in the current biome. So we've already killed Ike here, and what that means is that clears me to go run around the meadows and gather whatever wood, stone, you know, leather, whatever we want to gather from that biome off stream. And I try not to do it a lot, like right when we kill the boss, like the very next day. See, I haven't actually done that yet, so... But probably this weekend I'm going to gather some resources, so when we start again on Tuesday next week, we have the resources to do at least a decent build. Something. Right now we're kind of struggling a bit, and that's okay. That's okay. It's just the start. It's normal. Let's put the coal in here. What's that look? That works for me. Let's put some more of that in there. Let's put that in there. We'll keep that at the handy, at the ready. Keep it handy, keep it at the ready. I think that's what I meant to say. Now we're saving these beach seeds. I am going to try a tree farm, so maybe we'll try that kind of early. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But we're almost to the point of getting bronze going. If we can get an axe and some fine wood, we got portals. Yeah, no offline. Yeah, that's right. But once we clear the Black Forest, once we kill the Elder, that opens up the Black Forest, right? So it applies to all the biomes, but just to keep the stream interesting. We've already done it. Don't need to keep doing it on stream. Try to keep it fresh. All right, let's see if there's anything we can make or upgrade here. Oh, here we go. This is nice. Let's do a little bit of upgrading of that. A little upgrade over here. Upgrade our club. This is the first time we've gotten into the instances, so all those bones start to pile up quickly. No pun intended. What else do we need? Some more flint. I can go gather that. No coaxing bears into the meadows. No cheating. We're not going to cheese that either. This is a cheese-free. This is a Velveeta-free dream. Oh, this is a good story. So I have my wife. She has a sister, and she's married. So I have a brother-in-law and a sister-in-law, and they've got 3 little girls. So they're my nieces. And they were really young when I married my wife, so they've known me most of their lives. And when I would go over, I'd be like Uncle Stumps, right? And when I would go over there, they loved farting on it. It was ridiculous. Like, and they weren't even like waterside property. Yep, that'll up the value. But yeah, they weren't even subtle about it. They would like, oh, Uncle Stumps, and they'd like turn around and bend over, and they'd point their little butts at me, and I'd be like, is that thing loaded? Is that thing loaded? And they'd come walking backwards towards me and eventually end up farting on me. I used to call their house the Velveeta factory because somebody was always cutting the cheese over there. It was ridiculous. All right, Stumps, you've been working hard. How about a drink on the house? What do you say? Hey, a Bloody Mary. There you go. Don't throw away the celery. You can eat that. It's delicious. Delicious. Okay, do we have enough to get some kiln action going? Oh, very nice. Extra sour. Extra sour. All right, I think we need... Oh, actually, we don't even need to pull this stuff out. Again, we've got crafty boxes, so let's leave it all in the box. Let's act like we're professionals here. Where do we put... That's where that is. And we can leave that in the box. Okay, perfect. Now we should be able to... Oops, do I go to this side? There we go. And again, Shift-E lets me put 10 tin in there all at once. And 20 coal all at once. So it's only one click. A nice little mod, quality of life improvement. Crafty boxes. If you don't want it pulling from the boxes inside of your base, there's a hotkey, and you see in the upper right corner where it says prevent pulling. You can turn it off with a simple key click. So it's kind of nice. But we want it on. We'll leave it on. Alright, our first taste of tin. Alright, I'm hearing a bunch of... My computer's making new noises. brand new noises. Whoops. Put that away. No. Hold on. I think my keys are all messed up. Let me see what's going on here. Something's not going right. There we go. Craft from containers? Yeah. It's probably the same, functionally the same add-on. Same mod. Okay. It's late. It's nasty. Let's just sleep this one off. Nighty night, Stumps. Alright, good morning, Stumps. We are almost into the Bronze Age, so I think today should probably be a focus, day 7, on the 7th day. God said, let there be a Viking. We need to go get some copper. We are on our way to bronze, but we need some copper. Let's get some food in our bellies, some wood in the kiln, some coal, and metal in the smelter, and take off. Oh, food in our belly. There we go. We're gonna go hunt down one of those copper nodes, bring it back. So our primary goal right now, the first thing I always make with bronze is the axe, because then you can get your fine wood and it opens up portals, which just changes the game completely. So that's going to be our focus for now. We need 8 bronze, which means we need at least 16. I feel like I should pick that up. At least 16 copper. So we're going to try to get that back to the base, and we'll be in pretty good shape. Oh, we're going to need 6 for the forge. I almost forgot. We do need to build a forge before we can make bronze. So, or not a forge. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think it is what it's called. The workbench. The workbench. All right. And once we get the portals going, we can start to look into that farm, because it's a little bit of a distance away. But if we can port back, it's not a bad run. Saw some movement. That scared me. I'm trying to keep my inventory free. We really need copper more than anything. So let's go up here. This is the closest one. Then we can really start to advance the game. Take out a couple of these oak trees. My goodness. So my strategy for this intro level of mining, make 2 antler picks. You see in slot 1 and 3, I both have 2 antler picks. I mean, I don't even have enough weapons and tools to fill it, so might as well make a spare, then I don't have to worry about repairing as much. Comes a non-issue. We're going to leave all the stone behind. We really don't need it for much right now. Plus, we want to do some kind of an island base. We got to raise a lot of ground. We need to break into the Iron Age before stone really becomes useful. Then we can start building a castle. I do have a castle building system I show on the stream when we do get to that phase, so you may want to stop by, check it out. It's a very flexible, modular design, so you can customize it to your own purposes as well as your own location. Notice how like every location's a little bit different. You saw the water coming up and filling our base. So we'll get to that in probably about 2-3 weeks. Keep in mind I only stream twice a week, so we don't make a lot of progress. Slow and steady is our game. Slow and steady. Yes, it was. That was actually from a stream. I had a friend of mine, Nerd of Anarchy. He came, and it's actually on my YouTube channel. So if you watch the... I think it was the Hunt for Bone Mass, but I don't remember for sure. But yeah, we were going to build a castle, and I was like, what do you think we should do? And he's like, Castle Grayskull. And I was like, let me think about that, because I didn't want to do it poorly. And then when we got to the swamps and I saw the summoning altar for bone mass again, like I'd seen it before, I just never clicked before. That's exactly right, yeah. I was like, this is the place, this is where it's going to happen, this is perfect. And I think it worked out beautifully. I hope you like the build. It's a fun one to do. It's a fun one to do. I don't tend to build in the swamps, so it's a little bit of overkill for an outpost. I don't particularly use it for that. But we got a lot of the original elements from the toy. Like, I actually played with He-Man as a kid. I'm actually 52 years old, so it fits my age perfect, and I actually own the toy. Now, you see how we broke one of our... There we go, we just switched to the second one, we're back in business. But I actually owned Castle Grayskull as a toy. That's why when he suggested it, I got real excited. And things like the weapon rack, that's part of the toy. There's a little plastic weapon rack, so I recreated that in Valheim. There's a turret at the top of one of the towers, and we have those ballistas. Oh, very nice. I bet they're worth something. There's like a whole community around He-Man still. Yeah, I wish I'd kept mine. I'm hoping they're like in a box in my parents' house somewhere, but they're pack rats, so their basement's full of stacks of boxes. There's like an aisle where human beings can walk through. It's all organized. It's not like a hoarder, but it is hoarding. So, anyways, we'll go through it at some point. Maybe it'll still be there. If they are, I doubt they're in any good condition. Alright, we're getting close to the end of this copper deposit. My goodness. We've gone through one mining pick. We'll see if the second one holds out to the end. Stumps seems to be holding out. A little over 5 minutes of rest. This should work pretty good. There we go. But yeah, I looked into the Castle Grayskull build, and there's a guy who made, and I linked to it from the video, there's like a guy who made a toy. I think it's called the, like, polygraphic, I can't remember the name of it, but he had a specific name, and so he basically made the castle, because it's not truly three-dimensional. There's not, like, 4 sides. Like, if you have the toy, it just folds, right? He moans when I let my nieces play with them. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Put them under some running water and that'll solve most of the problems, right? Get some peanut butter and jelly on them, doesn't matter. But yeah, I needed like a true, three-dimensional castle to build as opposed to like the folding toy. And so I copied some dude's, his artistic rendering of Castle Grayskull, and I think he did it licensed with Hasbro or Mattel, whoever owns it. Okay, let's get rid of some stone. We need to pile up some of this stuff, so we'll throw all that over there. Get a couple stone piles going. Some copper piles going. Get an organized loot system going. Do we have enough? Can we do a second pile? Oh, we're just shy of another pile. All right, so we're going to just toss that over there. Grab all these. What can we carry? What can we carry? Can we carry 30? No. So we need to drop 6 of these? Seems like a lot. 24. Okay. Okay. I think we said we needed 22, didn't we? Like 18 for the, or 16 for the axe and 6 for the forge. And I think we're good. I think we're good. And we still need to run all that stuff anyways, so not to mention smelt it all. So it's kind of midday. I think we can get a round of smelting going and then get a second one going overnight. And that would be pretty good use of our time. And while the first one's going, we'll run back and get the rest of that copper and whatever stone we can carry. The question is, do we want to set up here permanently? It's a great view, right? I always like being on the coast. Always like being on the coast. The only way to handle all the metal you bring back and forth. The cartoon came after the toys. I see. That's interesting. Similar story, completely random fact. Do you know who Alan Bushnell is? So Alan Bushnell, he ran Atari. I think he ran Atari. What did he do? He owned Chuck E. Cheese, but Chuck E. Cheese was there to sell video games. He was a video game guy. So he wanted people playing video games, so he made Chuck E. Cheese. He's like, we sold the cheapest pizza, but man, did we make a lot on the video games. And that was his whole business model. Interesting guy. Interesting guy. He actually worked with Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs came to him before Apple was Apple and asked if he wanted to go halvesies on a computer company. And Alan Bushnell said no at the time because his money was all tied up in Atari. And I mean, the guy's still a multi-millionaire. It doesn't matter, but he's like, I could have owned half of Apple. Could you imagine that, right? It'd be crazy nowadays. Alan Bushnell, that's his name. Interesting guy. He's also takes credit for charging like 50, 60 bucks for a video game. He's the guy that started jacking up the prices and everybody was willing to pay it. So not necessarily a good guy, but lived an interesting life. You can definitely say that. Okay, let's get some copper going. Where did I put all the coal? I guess we got to get some more going. No, we don't. There it is. But we do need more going. Let's put some coal in here. Again, I'm just hitting Control E and it fills it. Oh, only 2 copper ore. All right. Guess it ran out of coal. I guess it didn't have enough. Oh well, we'll sort it later. Come on, buddy. What did I ever do to you? Let's eat some food, get our stamina up, run some of that copper back. Run some of that copper back, pray the bears don't come after us, and get our smelt on. What's this all about, Stumps? Oh my goodness, you interrupt the stream for this? Gotta be on the money, buddy. When you live by the bow, every bird you see is a target. Every bird you see. Alright, where is that copper mound? This oak tree, you're on notice, buddy. When I come back with my shiny new axe, look at that. 3 oak trees in a row. 1, 2, and another one way back there. I'm gonna find wood for days. Fine wood for days. And if we can get some acorns, we can grow our own fine wood. But yeah, we should definitely try to get the tree farm started. I think that'd be a fun thing to do. All right, let's clean up the trash. Come on, boys. We've been through this. We've been through this. Oh, okay. I guess we're full now. Yeah, let's just leave it. We'll come back. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. 300 out of 300. All right. Man, all those oak trees makes me drool a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Trying to keep the mic clean. Trying to keep the mic clean. I could see why you would like a mod with horses. This is boring. I'd use the Forsaken Power, but we're just not in a rush. Just gonna enjoy a leisurely stroll through the countryside. Taken to court for having a monopoly. Yes, that's true, over Netscape. Fair statement. There haven't been a lot of monopoly breakups in the last few years. And it feels like the ones that have been broken up are a little more politically motivated, like rich guys getting back at other rich guys. Blocking certain sales that would just make them richer. That's pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense. The Viking can pull a cart. Why not just attach it right to the horse? Makes a ton of sense. All right, that is a lot of metal. We're running out of space again. My lackadaisical organizing system not paying off right now. All right, another distraction. Down you go. Go for a bit of a swim. Let's go for a bit of a swim, get some flint, and upgrade our axe. There we go. Got to skill up. Just have to do that 100 more times. And then it'll make a difference. Let's see, do we have enough? We sure do. We sure do. There we go. Anything else we can do here? That takes a better bench, a better bench, a better bench. What do we need for a better bench? What do we say here? I think we need the a days. We got to get bronze, and then you get the a days. If I'm saying that correctly. It's time well spent. So let me ask you this. Did you, when you tame the locks, did you choose to tame it out in the open, or did you choose to build like a stone structure to try to hold it in and watch it destroy half the structure while you're trying to tame the poor thing? The poor thing. Okay, we got some bronze. Let's see how this goes. Can we make... oh, no, we got to make our forge. And we have nowhere to put it. This is a bit of a conundrum. I think I'm going to end up putting the forge in the back corner. Yes, I do. I know how that went. I would build them like 3 stones deep. At least the bottom layer, 3 stones deep. And then the upper layers, you only need like 1 or 2. But it's an expensive process. Takes like 1 or 2 of those pillars to tame a lock. I find just doing it out in the open is the way to go. I'll build a tiny little 2x2 hut. Put walls on all 4 sides so nothing can see me, and just throw a bunch of cloudberries on the ground around me and just get as close as I can, and then seal myself up until they're tamed. It's worked several times. It's a good strategy. All right, what time is it? Let's get our sundial going. Which way is east? This is the east direction. Yeah, we're almost midnight, so it is time to sleep. And look at that. What a beautiful game. Take a moment and admire how beautiful Valheim can be. All right, thanks for tuning into the stream, everyone. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Good night, Stumps. Yeah, that's the way to go, Matt. Clear out a couple death skeetos. Hope they don't kill your locks. Okay, we should have enough copper to make our forge. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I'm thinking we'll just wedge it in this back corner. Will that work? Looks like it's gonna work. What about here? Actually, I'll bring it up and then we can put some, what am I missing? Wood? All right. Let's get some wood. I'm not gonna take out a big tree yet. We're just going to do a bunch of saplings because we're going to make the good axe. Would knock down some of those oak trees in just a bit, but we need enough wood for our forge, enough wood for actually making the axe. But I think we got enough coal and everything else, so we should be in good shape. Okay, let's try it again. Boom. Here we go. Let's make some bronze. Let's make some bronze. Nice. Very nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. Where is our coal? Have we used it all up? I feel like we might have. All right, let's put that in there. This should go over here. How much more copper do we have? 30? We got plenty. All right, let's just put some more copper in. Get that going. Hey, buddy. Clear the area. Remove the debris. Now let's go back and get those stones while that copper fires up for us. I need to leave this bronze behind. Are we out of space again? There we go. There we go. I can live with that. Do we want to... I think we need to get more charcoal going. Charcoal. Just coal. I guess they do call it charcoal. That should be done by the time we get back. With more stone that we have no place to put. So we'll figure that out when we get there. When we get there. And then I think we've got enough for 2 portals, which will be outstanding. Give us a chance to go exploring. Actually, you know what? I think now is a good time to use our Forsaken Power. 1 hour into the stream. Conserve it too much. Conserve it too much. Can be put to better use. We gotta keep an eye out for that bear. He might be back. An unlocked trinket? I don't know what that means. I'm new to the patch. I'm going in blind. So we can craft a trinket? Is that what you're saying? We unlocked it that way? All right, what do we have? 257. Yeah, that's a bit much for anything else. We'll kill this guy, these 2 guys, head back. Some new update. Okay. Let's take a look. So my understanding is the trinkets run on adrenaline, and like everything you do in the game can generate adrenaline. It's like a new resource. A new power bar, if you will. Similar to your health and not health, your stamina bar and the Eider bar. And then it triggers the trinket. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll explore it as we go. I'm not in a rush with the trinkets. Not in a big rush. I'm gonna let that guy live. I feel like I should kill him, but just don't feel very violent right now. We've done a lot of, we've put down a lot of creatures, a lot of denizens, a lot of bad guys. They were all bad guys. But let's get home, see where we are with our crafting, see if we got that axe yet. And I'm going to check out the map, see if maybe we've uncovered Haldor. I haven't really looked at the map much on stream. I'm not avoiding it, I just don't tend to think about it. Oh, we're full. We're full, and I know we don't have space in there, so let's do this. Let's put a couple of these out. We do, nope. And can we do any wood? Nope. None of these other ones? Okay, so that'll open up some of our inventory, I think. I hope. So yeah, we got enough for portals there. That's good to see. that away, put that away. Where was our bronze? I thought we already had it in somewhere. Just copper, so we don't have like copper. That's carrying too much. All right, let's do something simple like that and not worry about it. Not worry about it too much. Add some more. Add some more. We're not going to make more coal, though. We need our wood for a bit. I think 10 wood's about all we need. All right, let's see if we can make some more bronze. Oh, a bronze pendant? That's probably what it is. So here we go. Harboring the endurance of a bear. Adrenaline 50. Increased stamina regeneration. Okay, we will make this, but not right now. I prioritized the axe over this a little bit. But this is cool. Yeah, we'll definitely try that. Let's go back to bronze. Let's make one more. We will definitely try that. Okay, I can put that away. I thought I had some bronze. Here we go. So we're up to 7. So now we just need a little more copper. I think we're good to go. Now, it won't use like the copper lying on the ground. It has to actually be either in your inventory or in, there we go, bronze axe, or in one of your chests. Doesn't work. Bronze axe. All right. We just opened up a big part of the game. This is super exciting. Oh, we got more in here. Nice. Let's get that better organized. Go 49 of them. My goodness. All right. How much wood do we have? Not enough for more charcoal. We're just going to not worry about it for now. We're going to take our shiny new axe and go get some wood. Just pick that up. First oak tree we see is done for. Done for. Maybe the first 2, we'll see. Well, I was going to check the map. I don't expect to see Haldor, but you never know. You might get lucky. He's usually not that close to the spawn. But given how far away the Elder is, maybe he's at the southern part. I didn't really look when I looked at the map. I don't see any oak trees because they're all over here. A little more food in our belly. Got enough rest. Oh, here we go. This is the threesome. The threesome from earlier. They're done for. For the longest time, I didn't know oak trees gave out a ton of fine wood. I thought that was just regular wood, so I never chopped down oak trees. I always went for the beech trees. That was a mistake. And we are No Stumps Gaming, so we gotta get this stump out of here. We gotta live up to our name. Our namesake. There we go. Take a breather, Stumps. I see you're exhausted. See you are exhausted, buddy. Alright, get back to it. What? Another dude? Oh my goodness. This gentleman just want to go away. We have a fan club here. Won't take no for an answer. Junior member right there. Junior member of the fan club. Alright, back to it, Stumps. We need our fine wood. Let's open those portals up, man. I'm tired running around. My bunions are getting sore. More star creatures? I don't really get that sense. Look at all that stuff. ADZE. I think that's spelled differently now. We can make wards. Those are cool. All right, can we carry more? No, we cannot. Let's run this back. Let's run this back and see what we can do with it. Oh, more rain. Odin be praised. More rain. It's only 8:50. It's not bad. I got 45 more minutes for stream. So I think the focus should be we get one portal set up at our base. We get enough materials for a second portal, and we go look for this farm that I found that I think we can set up as a farm, basically. The nice thing about it is, one, we would have a farm we could work on. We could also get the cultivator going. I think that's only like 5 bronze. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played a lot with the new, on the new patch, so I assume that's what you're asking, like if it's different than prior. I didn't really get that sense. Okay, I think I'm going to put some boxes outside. We're just running out of space. Wait a minute. This is new. What's this? Oh, neat. We got an archery target. That's cool. Oh, I really want to build that now, but we have to like higher priorities. Way higher priorities. Okay, let's get 2 crates going because this is getting a little out of hand. Throw the fine wood in there. I think the rest of that is inside. Our food. This is there we go. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get rid of this stuff. I think we're starting a new that. Okay, we don't have enough for a portal, I don't believe. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Outstanding. Let's just put it back here. Yeah, kind of neat, right? I like the idea. Let's put this actually right by the front. I think I should put it up high and then be back home. Let's do it right about. And I'm not going to name it. Actually, I am going to name it. Let's name it Farm, because we want the other end to be named Farm. Since it's just me playing, I only make 2 portals, an unnamed portal and a named portal. And that's all I ever have in my base. I don't do a big hub. I don't feel like dealing with 20 portals. I don't mind renaming one of them. All right, let's see what we got. I don't think we have enough. Oops, no, it's out here. We're 6 short. 6 short. So, do we have enough regular wood? I think we do, yeah. Let's make some more charcoal, melt some more stuff. We don't have a lot. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. But if I remember correctly, there was a boar stone very close to the spawn, and there were 2 1-star boars. So if we can get a farm established, we can run them over to the farm, get them tamed. That'd be a pretty good end to the stream. I don't do the taming on stream, but I get the taming process started right before I end streams. I do that for boars and wolves. I don't think you can tame bears. I was reading up on them. It would be amazing if you could, but I don't think you can. And I meant to cook up some of that meat. We'll have to do that after we chop down this tree. To do another epic thing. Oh my goodness, that's some pressure, man. I don't know if chopping down this tree is epic. Alright, challenge accepted. Let's just go. We have our Forsaken. No, we do not. Alright, it's raining out, so I figured let's just blindly look for a troll. If we can get our first troll piece of armor, that'd be great. That'd be a nice upgrade. Let's switch over to the bow. Get serious. See what we can find. Alright, nothing here. Avoid the bad boys. There we go. Classic reference. I think I own the trilogy for Indiana Jones, the originals. Not too into the the reboots, so to speak. What is this? Oh, we stumbled on an instance right here. This is the one we cleared. All right, so one of the skeletons reappeared. That's not a problem for us. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I feel like we should go uphill for some reason. Let's try it. I got 10 minutes to do something epic. Less than that. We'll pick some epic blueberries just in case nothing else epic happens. There we go. Have you ever seen a blueberry harvest like that, sir? The abundance. It's breathtaking. It's awe-inspiring. And there's a bear right there. All right, you got a choice. We can look for a troll or kill a second bear. What do you say, Matt? It's your call, my man. I don't see any trolls. No preference? Get rid of this guy first. Bear for sure. I will be done, sir. Just like that. You're gone. Okay, your pathing is having trouble there, little bear. Papa Bear. I wonder if I can use him to chop down trees. Let's see if we can get him to chop down a tree. Oh, he does do damage. Just not enough to take out a tree. Take a swing. Take a swing. Take a swing, buddy. Saw armor being unlocked after first bear. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole armor set. It's like somewhere above troll, but below... Oh, this is not a good combination. This is really not a good combination. This is getting worse and worse. Okay, you wanted something epic. I hope this is what you were looking for. I gotta deal with the bear first, if I can. If I even have the option. Why don't you go eat some of these... Oh, jeez. Why don't you go eat some of these gray dwarves, man? Okay, you're almost dead, so you're going down. Oops, missed you. Jeez, oh, Pete, it just keeps getting worse. The shaman? I wonder if the shaman can heal the bear. We don't want that. All right, you gotta go down for sure. Jeez, oh, Pete. Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, there you go. You got your epic. I will be done. Oh, we got a skeleton involved. All right, we got backup. I brought backup. Oh, nice, nice. An inverted Snow White. I actually get that reference. That's outstanding. Oh, our health is gonna... This is gonna be a tough one. This is a tough one. Where'd the bear go? That's my biggest concern. I gotta get rid of the shaman. Darn it. 3 minutes on the Forsaken. We might actually get the Forsaken power back before this is all said and done. This is gonna take a bit. Alright, 1 star. You gotta take a couple of hits. Where is that bear? Let's get him. Let's get that shaman. Oh, the shaman's like completely healed. Alright, we need our stamina. We need our stamina. There we go. There we go. That's the money. It's getting dark, which means it only gets worse. Oh, jeez. The rest is gone. We no longer have rest. Alright, the shaman's done. Did we get him? Did we get him? Oh, he's gonna heal himself. Where is he? Where is he? Come on, buddy. You can't survive this. You cannot survive this. We're out of juice. Completely out of juice. Where is he? Where'd he go? Let's hit you. I feel like we lost the bear. And the shaman. Do we kill him? Oh my goodness. They just keep coming. 2 1-star. Oh, missed. Nice. Can't hit the same one twice, apparently. See if we can do it. Nope. We'll get him sooner or later in one of these passes. Whew. Oh, jeez. Can't miss the easy shots like that. That's not good. That's not good. Oh my goodness, now it's nighttime. Now it's nighttime. Give me some juice. Tell you what, let's go hands-on. A little more effective. Gotta keep my eye out for that bear. Gotta be around here somewhere. Alright, was that epic enough? Is that a good 10 minutes of intense Valheim for you? I think we delivered. I think we delivered on short notice. Did pretty good there. Okay, have we picked everything up? My goodness. Right on, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate you being here. Every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll catch you later, man. Whew. I am spent. I don't know about you, Stumps, but my goodness. That was a lot. That was a lot. Bit off a bit more than I think we could chew. We still got to get home. Thanks, man. There we go. Whew, I'm exhausted. And there's more. We knew there'd be more. We knew there'd be more. This is Valheim. Peak Valheim right here. That's why we don't stay out late at night. This little green guy, he's gonna follow us all the way home. There we go. Right, there's only 3 of them. I think we can deal with it. We gotta be leveling up our clubs here. Whew. I'm amazed we can still carry stuff. Okay, now birds don't fly in the evening, so they're pretty easy pickings. Especially if you're an archer, buddy. Ooh, one swing. I did not expect that. Nice job, Stumps. Oh, let's get his buddy. It'd be cruel to leave him out here all alone. A quick, painless death. We never did get our second, our second tree. But it was a viewer request. Gotta respect that. Why stream if you're not gonna interact with your viewers? Try to show them a good time too. Whew, I don't know about you, Stumps, but I'm gonna sleep good tonight. That was ridiculous. I'm still thinking about it. Just kept getting worse. I wish we'd finished off the bear though. We actually had a pretty good... We were making some decent progress. I think we had like a third down. A third of its health. 2/3 to go. I think we could have pulled it off. How many arrows do we have? Oh, we still have a bunch. Still have a bunch. Can we pick this stuff up? Let's see. Some of it. There we go. All right, let's start putting stuff away. I think we need to use these mostly. Let's see. More copper. More stone. I think a lot of this is indoors. if we can get it in the right boxes. Not easy. Well, got the dwarf eyes messed up. With that, nope, that won't fit. That will. This is the brutal part of Valheim, having to do inventory management. Not everybody likes it. I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. I just don't think it's very entertaining for the stream. But it must be done. It must be done. There's my blueberries. And we'll put that in there, and I guess we'll just put the rest out here. What I want to do, I want to cook this and see what we get. So I'm going to turn off pulling from boxes, and let's put the bear meat on here. Can we get them all on there? Yeah. Do we only have 3? I thought we had 4. I don't feel like I'm seeing all 4. Mostly just are overlapping in the back. Maybe that's what it is. Looks like there's 3 in the back, 1 in the front. There we go. There we go. All right, what does that look like? Boar meat, or bear meat. 40 and 13. Yeah. Slightly better. That's 30, 35, 40. We'll take the upgrade. It won't last long. We only have 4 of them, but I'll take it. Get rid of that. Okay, we'll use that in the morning. That'll be fun. Okay, I think we're done. Let's get some rest. That was a ridiculous evening. Ridiculous. Good night, Stumps. All right, good morning. There's grass growing through the floor. Day 9. Day 9 of the excitement. All right, let's clean up a bit. We want a beautiful base. Let's see if we can't smelt anything real quick while we're running our errands. And how much wood do we have? I don't want to make more unless we got plenty. We got plenty. All right, let's get some more fine wood. Get these portals going, get this farm scouted out. That's how we're going to end the stream. If we're fast enough, we could start the boar taming, but I feel like even half an hour left on stream, it might not be enough. So I'm going to go do this tree, and then I'm going to pop the... Actually, I should probably save the Forsaken Power, so if we do get the boars, I can outrun them. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. We'll see what we can do here. And pretty soon we're gonna have a boat. That'll be nice. But first, I think the cultivator. Let's get some carrot stew going. The food upgrades are always nice. Always appreciated. I feel like I should have, should go down quick. Didn't we get a couple whacks in before we ran off on an adventure? Hey, acorns, outstanding. Looks like there's some more on the other side, so we're gonna get more than one. So if we do a tree farm, we can definitely put some oak trees in it. The only problem with the oak trees is they just require more space. I like the, and they're short. So when they fall, they don't do the domino effect as much. But like the birch trees, if you can get a bunch of those planted on a slope, all like falling inward, it's going to save you a ton of time because they'll do so much damage hitting each other. You won't have to chop as much. Whereas with the oak trees, I've done oak tree farms, and you're sitting here like this for a good 30 minutes, just chopping up multiple oak trees. It's a bit of a chore. A bit of a chore, not a hard one. But not super entertaining either. Looking to see if that bear respawned. Wonder what the time on that is. Bear respawns. Alright, let's take this back. How much did we get? More than enough for a portal. More than enough. I do want to check. 4 acorns. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Usually at 1.5 rates, that's like a high enough drop rate to get enough seeds off of the trees you chop down that it's sustainable. Like you can actually do a tree farm like that and replant it again once you chop it all down. So I hear if you only do the regular rates, you kind of, there's diminishing returns on the seeds, so you plant fewer and fewer trees each time. All right, home sweet home. Now that we have fine wood, we could do stuff like set up something's away. We could set up, I'm gonna try very hard. What am I thinking of? The banners, right? We could start doing some of our comfort upgrades, extend our comfort time. Let's kind of take a look real quick. We could do a banner. That's an easy one. I'm going to put it on the back of the house. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Just for the comfort. And let's see how much fine wood we have left. I need enough for 1 portal, so let's take 20. So that leaves us 27. So the quick and easy, the quick and dirty, if you will. Quick and dirty way to get some comfort. A table. And a chair. It doesn't even have to be like organized. Doesn't even have to look natural or anything. You just put it off to the side. And that's like 2 or 3 more comfort points. When we go inside, we should be up to like 8 or 9. There we go, 8 or 9. Get our axe repaired. We gotta go to the forge this time. There we go. And we could do 5 bronze. I'm gonna do this one. Where I hold shift and make 5. I feel like it has a better chance of proccing each time. So we gotta think, what do we need copper and tin for? Sometimes we just need those things. But I feel like we need bronze way more. Cultivator, that's a huge one. Let's make it. I say we make it now. Boom, if we're heading out to the farm, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's enough. Let's, hope we didn't use up too much fine wood. There we go. Let's grab our portal ingredients. Get out of here. I just need, where did we put? There we go. Just enough. I think we had 14. That's like the perfect number, because then we get 1 kiln, 1 smelter, and 2 portals. Exactly what we need. So I think I named this farm. Just want to double check. Yep. So what we want to do is go all the way down here. We've been here before. There's a river. If you follow the river a little more, there's like a farm somewhere in this area. I was kind of scouting it out on another character. We can kind of keep the stream moving, keep it efficient. Time well spent. All right, let's use our foods. There we go. Actually, let's grab some more honey before we get too far away. We could take these with us, set it up on the farm right away, but I don't want to carry a lot. We can always take it through a portal. There we go, 16 honey. We're good to go. Good to go. Let's leave some of that behind. Split it. There we go. There we go. No. And we're gonna need 10 wood, just in case. At least we don't pick any up along the way, which we usually do. All right, let's head out, see if we can get this farm going. And if we're super lucky, we'll run the boars back. I don't know that I'll try and tame them today. Maybe, we'll see. There were 2 1-star boars near the spawn, which is kind of halfway between these 2 points. I think if we'd have gone due south, we probably would have run into this farm with a little luck. But yeah, I was looking all over the place. Like, we went due east as soon as we spawned into the world. We kind of went no map with it for the first episode. and hit the coast, set up at the first house we saw, and that was just kind of, we've gone that way ever since. It was close enough to the Black Forest that we knew we could get into the Bronze Age pretty easy. It's on the coast, so we can go where we need to. That was it. We weren't overthinking it. We're gonna keep going. See if it's a special boar. Nope. Always be on the lookout for the 2-star. I think 1-star is more than enough, but hey, if you can find a 2-star boar, it's worth it. Just doubles your return, right? I think we've been here. Let's double check. Oh no, I guess not. Grab it all. Grab it all. Something extra to pad the pocket. A little spreading around money. Now I feel like maybe we can run through this clearing. I'm not going to. I don't think that's the right direction. And I don't think that's a boar stone. Let's go take a look. I think it's just one boar. Oh, no. We might be lucky. Wait a minute. Check it out. That one's got a star. Yep. And any more up there? I only see 4. All right, let's mark it real quick. Yeah, see, there's our... That's where we spawn. Boars. Put that in there. Potential tree farm up there, so we're not too far away from where we started. Actually, I want to see what's over here. If we can get a couple more beehives, that'd be nice. That would be real nice. Sometimes you can see them, the bees, like flying around. It's just a bunch of yellow dots, but sometimes your eyes play tricks on you. Let's check out over here, too. We're basically trying to follow the coast anyways, so we're doing what we wanted to do. Just thought I'd venture inland a little bit more, see what we can find. And not a whole lot appears to be the answer, unfortunately. All right, so let's not get too far from the coast. Let's kind of head back that way a little bit. Yeah, as long as I can see it, I'm happy. There we go. That's good. That's good. Makes me a little more comfortable. This guy wants trouble. Sorry, sir. Do you remember when we first started the game and it took like 3-4 hits to take these guys down? Now we've leveled up. Let's take a look. Where is skills? I think it's called blunt. Isn't it like clubs? That's it. 26. So we have like a big bonus with clubs. Wood cutting's good. Bows is going up pretty quick. Pickaxes. We run a lot. Even our block is starting to get some numbers to it. It's good to see. Good to see. All right, so I think this is the river right up here. It is. So just a reminder, our stream schedule, Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 9. I feel like a 2-hour stream's pretty good. I can keep my energy level up. We get some big things done, have some epic adventures. Hope you come and join us. Hope you come and join us. I know your schedule's busy, your time is precious. Try to make good use of it. Try to make good use of it. Mercy, running out of steam. Here we go. So I'm not 100% sure on this. We may end up running back to our base, but I want to try to find this farm if we can. And I came inland again just to kind of explore some more. See what's in here. Oh, a chest. Very nice. Like that. And I don't see any beehives. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I don't see anything over that way. We're going to keep following the water. Ooh, this is quite a journey. So here's where I feel like it's a little bit further back this way. I'm not exactly sure where it is. It might be in the woods a bit more. So I'm going to start drifting to the right. Here we go. Here we go. I think this is it. I hope this is it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Check this out. Yes, this is what we need. Nice big open area. The problem is we're like landlocked. It's such a long distance to the coast, and I don't even know what's over here. We got to explore some more, but it's just not a good location for like a long-term base. But I feel like it's pretty level, and we could probably level it out without too much trouble. So that's kind of what our goal is at this point. I'm kind of looking at the height of everything, and I feel like we should almost do 2 levels. Let me take a look around here. So this is regular boar. I don't have to worry about him. Nope, it's a regular boar. So let's just mark the farm. Let's do that. That'll be our starter. Let's just use a regular marker. Actually, no. Sort of our settlements. We'll use the house. And the unmarked one we'll know is our base. Okay, so we've got the farm. Actually, we use portals for this. That's what we do. Use the portal icon. There we go. As is tradition. So somewhere around here is where we saw there's the 1-star boars. I think there's some others right up in here. So we need to go all the way back, run them back. It's a bit of an exercise. Let's see if we're facing east, what time of day. It's getting pretty late. So let's get one more night of sleep in, and then we'll, from our base, run back to here. We just need to make a place to house the boars temporarily while we get the sort of the farm set up. So I think I'm going to put this, I guess, over here. We need to build a workbench and a portal. Not going to do much to secure it right now. We'll go farm. Should connect. There we go. And we're going to slap together a really quick breeding pen. I just want to see if we had any wood we can steal. Let's take this. That'll be perfect. Perfect. Gonna drop off what we can. I feel like we need to consolidate. That's for sure. Get rid of that. I know there's some gold in here. Okay, we'll take this wood with us. See if we can get a quick little pen built up. We can always destroy some of the houses. And I think we actually have to. I was going to build up here is what I wanted to do. Maybe even... Let me take a look around here. We just need some level ground. Maybe this would work right here? I say we do this. Let's get rid of this guy. You're not needed, sir. You're not needed, sir. And we'll slap down a workbench like right here. There we go. And that'll free me up to start building. So I'm just looking for the lowest part. It feels maybe right about here. And then I like to put a gated door on this. And I like to put the hinge in the middle. I don't remember why. I just think it makes it a little bit easier for trapping and stuff. Getting them in and out. And we want to always open it outwards to get our guys in there. So once they're in there, we can close the door from inside and then just kind of jump. And the way the door closes, it kind of pushes them into the pen. So that's the goal with that design. All right, so I think we're in good shape. Let's head back, execute our plan, see how it goes. See how it goes. All right, let's dump off what we didn't use, get rid of the extras. And I just want to see if we can, I think we can make the a days, can't we? Not yet. 3 bronze. 3 bronze. Can we make any bronze? Good question. We can definitely make some bronze. 1, 2. We're in business. We're in business. Let's make it. Let's make it and make some upgrades along with it. Whoop, that worked. Put it right there. I'm not trying hard right now because we're going to move this base sooner or later. So we'll just kind of do that. That all looks good. I don't think anything new has come up that we're interested in. Oh, the loincloth of the bear. Sounds tantalizing. All right, let's get this upgraded. Can we upgrade all of these? We're so close. We're 1 away. 1 away. That's ridiculous. All right, we'll do the helmet. We'll do the trousers. I don't normally upgrade the leather this high. Normally by now I've found a troll. Kind of a weird scenario. All right, let's sleep it off. And run some boars. 90 night Stumps. All right, good morning, Stumps. Good to see ya. Good to see you, buddy. Let us get some food to tame our boars. We don't have any. We do not. How about some mushrooms? Didn't we grab a whole mess of mushrooms? Here we go. Let's do like, I feel like 20 is a good number. We'll do 10 for each boar. And that's how we'll do it. That's how we'll do it. Let's get some food in our bellies. We've got our rest up. With a comfort of 9, we get 16 minutes of rest. That's amazing. The day is 21 minutes long, so that covers just about the entire day. The ideal comfort is 13. Because then you get home right when your rest runs out. Okay, we need to head back home. How did we get out here? Did we just run east? I think that's what we did. We did. We basically just went east. Actually, I think we looped around up there, but we need to go back to here and then head down to the farm. So we're going to just kind of point in that direction and go. You know what? I think we're about to get the rest of our armor. Oh, don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I see you. Let's go see if we can get that last upgrade. Which one did we miss? Chest. Let's see if we can get that chest upgraded. That was a quick turnaround. Hey, there we go. There we go. All right. Back to business. Now we don't fear the boars. No fear of boars here, sir. None whatsoever. I like to keep the cultivator up there. All right, due east. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll see his buddy. What did I say? What did I say? Don't run. Just making it. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. And you brought us right to your other friend. What a traitor. A horrible traitor. You brought this on yourselves. It's your fault. Here we go. All right, let's get over to the spawn and get this done. We are really running out of time. We're going to run a little bit over today. That's okay. That's okay. Is this it? Is this the boar stone? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I want to check this out real quick. See any beehives? Yeah, let's skip it. I'm going to gather some of these. I'd rather feed these to the boars than the mushrooms. It's kind of a, you get a pass and not the best way to go. But you do what you gotta do. Well, it looks like there's a river here. This could be a bit of an issue. We have to cross that? No, we don't. Okay, so we actually need to go back this way a bit. Ventured a little too far south. Look at all these mushrooms. All right, gotta grab them. too desperate. We're gonna grab them. And keep going this way. But I feel like we're coming up on the boar stone. I don't want to, like, engage the boars accidentally. Of course, having said that, it's probably exactly what we'll do. There's a little house. Let's see if we can find some beehives, see if we get lucky. Not today. Not today. I'm not even going to look in that chest. I can hear another deer, but again, we got bigger things to do. All right, so I think it was over this way. I feel like this direction. A couple boars. That's a good. There it is. There's the stone. Okay, so one of these. There's a 1 star. There's a 1 star. So those are the only ones we care about. These other ones, they can go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get them aggroed and running. Hello there. Hello there. Where's your buddy? There he is. Coming? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get them all going. This is always a fun activity. The running of the boars. You gotta let them get close to you and bite at you every now and then. And then they do like this wander state. I'm gonna forsake and power this up. And then you can run them for a while again. But you don't want them to peel off. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Because we're going to run them kind of a long distance. And so, I don't know why, but the AI wants to feel like it has a fighting chance. Okay. So we let them wander. And then they resume chasing. And that's it. We're good. Move on a little bit. We could pick up a third 1-star boar if we wanted to. I do not. I do not. We gotta let these guys at least get a bite in. Yep, alright. Take a chunk of Viking, if that's what you need. If that's what you need. Boys, let's go. If they disengage, they can run back a really long distance. So you gotta be real careful. When you're doing a long, long run like this. Alright. Thing. Alright, boys, let's go, let's go. I think I'll run him to the end of this clearing. We'll give him another bite. Another bite at the apple. Another shot at the prize. Come on, boys. Come on. Don't give up. Don't give up. I believe in you. There we go. There you go. Where is the farm? All right. Oops. Now that one's gonna... Gotta let them both do their wander state. I think we're good. There we go. There we go. I think we can cut through a little bit. Try it. Don't get too big a lead. Oops. All right. Yep. Yep, yep. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep up with me, boys. Keep up with me. Goodness, this is an epic journey. All right, another bite. Another bite. I think I can take more honey at this point. Oops, didn't mean to do it twice. We're getting pretty close. We're almost like straight home. There's the other one. Go. I like to keep them targeted because that keeps their health bar above them, and sometimes it's easier to see their health bar than see the actual boars. Oh, another farm. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There's just farms everywhere out here. I'll have to mark that, go back for it. It's a fair amount of wood. It's just easy to gather. All right, boys, right here. At least this far. Yep, yep, yep. We're almost home. We're almost home, boys. Don't give up. Don't give up on me yet. Where is he? Got them both. There they are. Let's go, let's go. You can do it. You can do it, boys. You both need to come. You both need to come. Gotta wait for your buddy. He's a little slow. A little slow on the uptake. All right, we'll let him do another bite. And the next phase, we should be able to get all the way home, I think. With a bit of luck. I think it's over this way. Just gotta go in the right direction. Whoop. Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys. Oh, okay. If one of them gets a bite, you gotta let them both do it. We can see the trap from here, so that's... Oops, darn. Well, that's good. We should both head this way now. There we go. We have them both. There we go. Into the pen. Let's go. Let's go, boys. One's in. Come on in. Push him in. Oh, that would have been great. Now, when they get out of sync like this, it's a real pain. Gotta run around out here a bit. Like he tried. Beat up. I don't want to take a swing. I'm worried I'll hit one of the boars. Alright, here we go. Oh, I thought I missed him. Okay, boys. Let's go. Into the trap. Into the trap. One in here. We got one in here. Come on, buddy. Get in. There we go. Oh, I gotta get... Well, let's see. How are we gonna deal with the railing? We almost got him. This is actually more difficult of a problem than I thought it was going to be. How do we get rid of... Okay, move. Railing out. Come on. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Your problem. And I want to get my boars. There we go. Okay, problem solved. Turn this door around. Right, you. Enough games. Enough games. Into the trap. Into the trap. Let's go. Viking sacrifice in the trap. One more try. My goodness. Oh, it's gonna be like, why are you coming to bed so late? What am I gonna tell her? What am I gonna tell her? Honey, I had to catch some boars. I had to trap these two boars. Like, you don't understand. They're 1-star boars. You don't even understand. Oops. No. There we go. Just wanted to drop some food for them and get out. Get out. There we go. Whew. All right, I'm going to pause for a minute. I just want him to start taming a little bit. We're not going to actually do the full taming, but I just want to get it a little bit started. And that is where we'll end the stream, as soon as we see some hearts. This is a good way to know if they're like aggroed on you. They're just angry right now. They can't see us. Like you can see by the little icon above my health bar there. Stamina bar. Or sneaking. There we go. And this is a great way to improve your sneak. Just sneak right around the boars while they're taming. There we go. There we go. So we've got some hearts going. 2 1-star boars being tamed. We got a farm to clear out. Portal set up. I think this is a great end to the stream. So, yeah. Just want to say a quick shout out to Matthew Raymond 00. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a big portion of the stream. Really appreciate having somebody here to chat with. It was fun to talk. Yeah, next week we'll pick up where we left off. At this point, we're ready to build a farm. I might clear the buildings. I'm not going to terraform outside of the stream. I like to terraform during the stream and kind of show a couple tips and tricks I like to use. And yeah, I think that's what we'll do next week. And we'll start looking into where we want to set up a sort of long-term base. I don't mind that little starfish formation. That might be a fun place to set up. I've done that before, but not on stream, so that's a possibility. Or maybe we'll find like an island base to set up. I'm not sure yet. I got to do a little more exploring between the streams. So that's what I'll be doing. Other than that, have a great weekend, everybody. Stumps out.